Welcome to the Insomnia Project. Sit back, relax, and listen as we have a conversation about the mundane. One thing that we can promise is that our conversation will be less than fascinating so that you can just feel free to drift off, doze off, or relax. Thank you for joining us. We hope you will listen and sleep. I'm your host, Marco Timpano.
And I'm your co-host, Nidhi Khanna. And today's episode is brought to you by BarkBox. And if you go to getbarkbox.com/the Insomnia Project, you can get and sign up for a 6 to 12 month subscription. You can get 1 month free using getbarkbox.com/the Insomnia Project. So, and from personal experience, honestly, my dog now knows when that box is within the vicinity, and she goes absolutely crazy in a good way for it. So if you love your dog, get BarkBox.
There you go. Nidhi, I wanted to talk about sort of a new serial we'll do on the Insomnia Podcast, at least for 12 episodes, where we're going to talk about a particular month and what it means to us. Mm-hmm. So let's start with February, which some people pronounce February.
February.
It's spelled February, but people pronounce it February.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, what do you say?
February.
Oh, so you say February.
Yeah.
I sort of made a conscious decision of saying February.
Oh, interesting.
But I used to say February for sure. And in fact, I bet 50% of the time I say it the incorrect way.
I never even thought about that, but it's very true.
Also, I want to thank all our listeners who've been sending us little messages of episodes they enjoy. And, every once in a while we'll get a tweet or something about episodes. And we've gotten, the last few days, we've received one every day. So it's pretty awesome. Thank you for that.
And thank you for everyone who has been, it was the holiday season. We took a little bit of a break.
Sure.
As we were both away.
Yes.
So here we are back in February. And thank you for all our guest hosts for the last couple of weeks who've been speaking with Marco in particular about everything from cheese to
flea markets. So, Nidhi, when it comes to... Sorry to cut you off like that. I feel like I interrupted you right in the middle of your thought.
Well, I just have one more thought. I just want to also give a shout out to Denise from Pembroke, who has been a longtime listener. She's actually been one of our biggest fans since we started the Insomnia Project a few years ago. And I was having I was having dinner with her daughter actually, and she was saying that her mom still listens to our show every episode. So thank you, Denise, longtime listener.
There you go. Now back to Feb.
I'm just going to go, you know what? I'm going to do me. Mm-hmm. You do you. I'm going to do me. And I'm just going to continue with February.
Hey, and I'll say February so
Fair
that
enough.
People who are listening won't get, wild with the pronunciation.
There you go.
Shortest month of the year.
True. Sometimes. Also, like fickle. Every 4 years.
Oh,
An
right.
extra day.
A leap year. That's right. I didn't even think of that.
Do you know anyone who's born on February 29th?
No, but I know people who are born on February 2nd. Groundhog's Day.
Okay.
And February 14th, Valentine's Day.
Oh, it's a tough one.
I usually try to make a point of sending them a message because those are two of the most random sort of, they're not even holidays. What do you call a day like that that's not a holiday but is marked on your calendar?
A Hallmark campaign?
Yeah, something like that, right? Something that's been... well, I don't know about Groundhog's Day being a Hallmark.
No, well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Groundhog Day used to also be a lot bigger when we were younger. Like, I feel like it's kind of lost steam over the years as a thing.
Oh, for sure, because my niece and nephew were really into Groundhog's Day.
Really?
Yeah, my niece made some sort of Groundhog's Day hat that they had to make for... like a little crown that they had to wear at school.
So maybe it's like a school thing. Maybe it's like big when you're in school, and then as an adult, you're like, okay, whatever.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
I mean, for those listeners who don't, because I think Groundhog's Day is a North American thing. I don't think it's something that, I think it stems from the Pennsylvania Dutch. and something, I'm going to look it up in a moment.
Okay.
But I think it's not celebrated in Europe. And I know we have a lot of listeners in Europe and in Australia and other parts of the world. Thank you for listening, of course. But so on February 2nd, here in North America, we wait for the groundhog to make an appearance. And if it sees its shadow, it means 6 more weeks of winter. And if, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Nidhi, and if it doesn't see its shadow, then it's spring will come early. Something like that. Once again, I'm thinking back to my grade school days when we really enjoyed that.
And it is Pennsylvania Dutch.
Okay, there you go.
But going back to sort of the idea of a leap year.
I don't know anyone. Do you know someone who's born on a leap year?
I want to say yes, but I don't think I know them very well. But it's tough, right? Because then you have to choose, do you celebrate on the 28th? Or do you celebrate on March 1st when it's not a leap year? But the whole idea of a leap year is also fascinating. You just add this extra day to the calendar every 4 years.
It's interesting because the word February comes from the Latin word februm, which means purification. So I guess this would be a great month to, take care of yourself, take care of your body, do that sort of, drink water and really try to purify your life and your body. I don't know. So 28 days. I'm certainly doing it right now. There's also, of course, Black History Month happens in February.
That's true.
And so there's a lot of things that happen in the shortest month of the year. But let me ask you this, Nidhi. What does February mean to you as a month?
Okay, so this is not the most positive connotation of February, but it's kind of like that month that people want to get through.
Right.
Because, at least in a place like Canada, where it's
winter,
one of the coldest months of the year.
No doubt.
I think, like when you think about the months of winter, like December, everyone's like, okay, holiday season's coming about.
Sure.
So everyone's in like,
has
a party mood
right.
and like, winding down. And then January, it's like everyone's renewed and, I'm going to do the whole resolution thing and I'm rejuvenated and let's get this year going. And then February kind of rolls around and it's kind of like that bridge month where it's like, just get us to March, because if we can get to March, it's close to April. And if it's April, we know end is in sight.
Right.
And so I just feel like it's kind of the hibernation time,
okay,
right? Where it's like you want to, like that concept of, I think it's Danish or Norwegian or like it's Scandinavian, the idea of like hygge or a hygge, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, where it's like you take like how do you create like a warmth and a coziness in your environment, whether it's like big sweaters or like blankets everywhere, or and you kind of stay in and hibernate through the coldest month of the year, which is kind of nice. Like I enjoy that just as much as like
maybe that needs to be a priority in your February, to make that sort of big sweater, cozy, reading in a warm corner, drinking tea or grog or a nice scotch. Do you like scotch, Nidhi?
Not a big scotch fan.
What is it you like to drink if it's not a cocktail out? But let's say you want to just kind of chill with a big sweater and a nightlight and
red
candles.
Wine, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
That's right.
I'm a red wine person.
Red wine.
How about you?
Ooh, okay, so if I think February, so if you say to me, Marco, it's February, which it is, while we're recording this particular this particular podcast, if you say it's February, it's cold, it's evening, big sweater, candles, book, what are you going to drink? I would have to say either a port, sounds like February feels like a port month, or perhaps some sort of rye.
Oh, interesting.
Rye on ice.
All right.
Some warm bourbon on ice.
Bourbon.
I don't know why on ice, but I prefer my bourbons and ryes on ice, maybe with 1 cube of ice. And
what about brandy?
Oh, yes, brandy. So February, especially if you pronounce it February, needs a brandy. I think it's a perfect brandy month for sure.
What about like winter sports in February?
Well, a lot of times when the Olympics is happening, it happens in February. So
it's about to happen.
Yeah, so for us, for me and my family, we love the Winter Olympics. And so I always enjoy that. And so that brings some joy in February. I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan of Valentine's Day, but certainly when I think of February, I think the color of red.
Of course.
And I think it's because, so I always associate the color red with February. And I think its birthstone, if I'm not mistaken, is garnet.
I will check.
No, garnet is January's birthstone. Nidhi's checking. But anyways, I always associate with the color amethyst. So that's purple. But I think red. And, hearts and roses, I guess, all with that month. It's weird. It's a weird thing to associate with a cold month. Roses.
Do you plan Valentine's Day? Like, are you...
I never have been.
No?
As a kid, you get those little Valentine's Day cards that you...
But do you plan to go out with Amanda somewhere, or do you...
I generally don't, because I find it very expensive.
Yeah.
Because people charge... Restaurants, and rightly so, will charge more on one of the busiest days of the restaurant year.
Yeah.
And I always find that you're in a packed restaurant, and I don't know. It's not my thing to go on really busy days. That's not my thing. But this year, I've been thinking, what should I get my wife for Valentine's Day, right? Because, I should get something. And I think I've got the perfect gift, but I will not say it on this episode because... in case she listens. So what about yourself and Valentine's Day? Do you have any sort of traditions or things you like to do, or is it just one of those days?
It's just one of those days. Like, I never really, I was never really into it. Of course, here comes Zena to eat her food at the most inopportune moment. I don't usually, maybe put on a movie and order some takeout and stuff like that. But again... Not I'm not very much into those kind of holidays.
Now, does Zena get a Valentine's Day treat? Oh, did the Burke box come in for February?
Not yet, actually.
Okay, so we got to find out if, there's I'm going to guess there's going to be some sort of heart-shaped...
For sure there will be.
Doggy toy or something.
For sure there will be.
What about hearts in general? Do you like that imagery? Like, do you have any heart necklaces? I think Tiffany does a heart necklace, or heart pillows, or, some people really love that. Like, you'll see heart tattoos or heart, and, great. Like, that's not really my thing. I mean, when I think about Valentine's Day, actually, I think about the candy. Okay.
Like, I'm totally into the, cinnamon hearts.
Do you like cinnamon?
Those are my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's another thing that people associate with February is cinnamon. Like, if you think of a spice, sure, because of the cinnamon candies and cinnamon is a warming spice. And, I feel like February should have I feel like every month should have a drink, now that we talk about it, like a special sort of, it's February, we drink this.
Cinnamon works. Zena's really chowing down right now.
She's having a good time. She's just enjoying. She's hungry.
Yeah, you know what? I was going to say something about cinnamon, but then cinnamon buns.
Oh, you like cinnamon buns?
Oh my gosh. Warm cinnamon buns, like the smell of them.
Sure.
I should get a candle like that, although it would make me hungry all the time.
That's why I won't light candles that are flavored or food scented candles, because then I'll just be thinking about that particular food item.
It's true.
I think my friend had a pumpkin pie one, or not, an apple pie, and he's like,
no.
I couldn't. He goes, it smelled like somebody was baking apple pie, and that's all I wanted. I had to get rid of that candle.
We live in a culture obsessed with dieting, weight loss, and exercise. And that can make eating disorder behaviors easy to miss. But the reality is, eating disorders are serious mental illnesses that take a major toll on your health and your life. But recovery is possible. Eating disorders are more common than you might think. Chances are you know someone who is struggling with one. Or maybe you're struggling yourself. If you're concerned about an eating disorder in yourself or a loved one, I want to introduce you to Equip. Equip is a fully virtual, evidence-based eating disorder treatment program that helps patients achieve lasting recovery at home. Every Equip patient is matched with a multidisciplinary care team that includes a therapist, dietitian, medical provider, and mentors. And you get a personalized treatment plan that's tailored to your unique goals and challenges. Equip treats patients of all ages and all eating disorder diagnoses. It's covered by insurance, and there's no wait list. If you think that you or a loved one could be struggling with an eating disorder, don't wait to get help. Visit equip.health to learn more. That's equip.health.
Hiring isn't just filling a role. It's about finding people who can drive results. Indeed-sponsored jobs helps you match with the right candidates faster. Target candidates by skills, certifications, or location. Join the 3.3 million employers worldwide that use Indeed to connect with quality talent that fits their needs. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to help get your job the premium status it deserves at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Do it the right way. With Indeed.
We need to keep kids safe online, but some special interests are sending policymakers in the wrong direction, pushing the so-called App Store Accountability Act, demanding government ID from all users just to download an app, replacing parents' judgment with government mandates. It doesn't even stand up in court. A better bipartisan bill, the Parents Over Platforms Act, would put parents in the driver's seat, empowering parents and businesses to keep kids safe without drowning all of us in red tape. Tell Congress to get it done right and put parents over platforms.
Paid for by ACT, the App Association.
What are your favorite candle scents?
I like, that's a great question. I like things like lavender, vanilla.
Sure.
Someone gave me an aloe vera scented candle.
Oh, really?
It actually smelled really good.
Really?
Pine is a great one. Like, I like those types of scents.
Botanicals, in other words. You like botanical type candles. I don't like floral candles, so like a rose, gardenia candles. That's not my thing. They can be a little bit strong. That said, I do like lavender as well, which is floral, which I guess is a floral type candle. But like you, I prefer the sort of nature scents. So like pines and cedar candles and maybe light sandalwood type candles. So some of those masculine associated scents that one would that are often in male perfumes, like sandalwood, cut grass. I want to say ylang ylang. I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Maybe.
YLANG.
Sounds about right, but
I don't even know what that is derived from. I'm going to say once again, it's probably a flower, because I, of course, started off by saying I don't like floral scents. But yeah, and I guess perfume, too, is something that one would associate with February because it's often given as a gift for Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's true.
I almost feel like we're talking about a Valentine's Day episode, but we're not. We're talking about February. And
it's based, sorry.
No,
sorry
please. Not at all.
Ylang ylang is actually a tropical tree that originates in Indonesia, which in the 19th century spread to Malaysia and the Philippines.
Well, there you go.
So there you go.
So that's the origins of ylang ylang.
There you go.
And, it's interesting because being in the northern hemisphere, we have an association with February that's different than people who would be in the southern hemisphere and probably really enjoy February, as I imagine it's one of the warmest months for them. Have you ever been somewhere tropical in February?
Not in February.
Okay.
I was there in December, January, but not February.
Interesting.
Yes. And also, yeah, I don't know, like I wonder if people who kind of have like the North and South American... Zena's really... What's going on here?
Zena's between my legs and she's just wants to be pet.
Yeah, like I find the North and South... Like, how cool would it be to be able to spend summer in the Northern Hemisphere and then spend winter in the Southern Hemisphere and kind of...
There are people who do that.
Winter. I know.
Good for them.
I know.
Also in February, I find it's a great month, and I may have said this off the top, but if you're going to start a habit or something, start it in February, because how they say it takes
like
30 days to sort of seal a habit. So if you're planning to either, let's say, quit smoking or incorporate something in your life, your diet or whatnot, do it in February because it's a short month.
And there you go.
And by the end of it, you're like, okay.
I did it.
Will I continue? Whatnot? Some people do yoga challenges. They'll do a 30-day yoga challenge. Do a 28-day. Do it for the month of February.
There you go.
You save yourself. Have you ever done a yoga challenge?
I have. I've done a 30-day challenge before.
And how was that?
It was intense. Like, you gotta really pace yourself.
Sure.
And it was interesting because I think part of the challenge is also going, I don't have to, like, kill myself to make this happen.
Sure.
It's okay for me to skip a day of this challenge, you know? And, yeah, like, it's interesting. It really kind of brings you it makes you very connected to your own body and your own mind. So
sure.
I recommend anyone do it.
I've done them in the past, but I don't... See, in my mind, I'm like, did I really do it? Because I missed a day or two, but then I made it up on another day by doing 2 yoga sessions.
Yeah, I've done that too.
So I'm kind of like, is it a 30-day challenge if I've done it for, let's say, 20 some odd days with doubling up on certain days? I don't know. I think in my mind, it's not a complete 30. It's hard to do it every single day.
Right.
It's hard.
It is hard. It is hard. That's the challenge of it, though.
It's true. It's called the yoga challenge. So we mentioned how February often is a month where, it's associated with cinnamon hearts and sweets and your sweetheart as well because of Valentine's Day. But I want to talk about sweets. And I mean, if ever a month you deserve to have a sweet, I'm going to say on a cold month, whether it be February where you are or August, if that's a cold month, to really enjoy some sweets. So, Nidhi, I pose this question to you.
Tell me.
What is your favorite sweet to have? So if I was to say, in February, I'm going to bring you something sweet to eat.
Oh, gosh.
And it doesn't have to be one thing. It doesn't have to... I always hate it when it's like, what's the number one? What are some of the sweets that you really enjoy?
Like dessert type
Yeah, like
sweets?
desserts. I'm talking desserts.
Okay, so not candy.
No, not candy.
I liked baked goods. So... But I don't like things like brownies. Like, I'm not a very big chocolate person.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Because chocolate's often associated with...
No, I know.
Right.
Like, and I like chocolate as chocolate, but I don't like chocolate-flavored baked goods or items,
so
things like that.
So if I brought you bonbons, you're good with it?
Yes.
But if I brought you a chocolate muffin, you'd prefer poppy seed muffin?
Yeah, or like a... Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or I could do a chocolate chip muffin because it's got the vanilla. But when it's too much chocolate, it just doesn't work for you. It doesn't work for me. Yeah, no, I like more of the baked stuff. So like, I don't know, actually.
Like a strudel or like
no, I don't like fruit.
Okay.
But like donuts or
I see, okay.
Actually, I'm not even the biggest donut fan. I don't know, like pastry stuff. Like
okay, so.
Actually, you know what I would love in terms of...
That's what I'm asking.
It's not sweet, though. But my favorite thing...
I ask Nidhi what she likes, and she tells me everything she doesn't like.
I need to get to the answer.
That's fair.
A journey.
Hey, February is a journey.
February is a journey. I like almond croissants.
Oh.
Like with the...
Sure.
But it has to have like the almond paste inside.
Okay.
It can't be like a croissant that's plain and little like almond pieces
slivers on the top. It's got to have almond paste.
It's going to have like almond paste in it or something like that.
So are you a fan of marzipan? Because that's an almond based...
Yes, to a certain degree.
Okay.
Like it's not my go-to,
sure.
Like, okay. But when I have it, I really like it.
Okay.
So anything almondy or, yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty boring with that stuff.
Mm-hmm. So, like, so then your February drink, if I was to know this, would be amaretto on the rocks.
Ooh.
You said you don't like fruit because I would say with a cherry in it.
Splash of milk.
With some cream. So maybe even like a amaretto versus a sour, but like a brandy Alexander, so an amaretto Alexander, where you take the amaretto, maybe put a little bit of brandy in it, some cream, shake it all up, put it in a tall, slender glass.
That sounds delightful.
Well, we found your February drink. We didn't find out your February dessert, but we found your February drink.
Basically, you can bring me any dessert at any time, and I'll probably eat it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you have any goals this February?
Goals this February. It's a weird February.
Or anything to accomplish, because I feel like February is the month where one should take a spa day.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
right?
massage,
It just feels,
spa day.
or even like those spa centers
yes.
sauna that you can go outside.
For
Have you
sure.
ever been to one where like you're in a pool, or not a pool, but what do you call those?
Oh,
jacuzzi?
like but I've been to like a Russian sauna in Toronto.
Okay.
I don't know if we've talked about this.
I think we
before.
have.
Yeah.
But
so, which is pretty great. But before we go there, I want to know what your favorite dessert is.
Oh my goodness, that's I have a huge sweet tooth, so just about anything I would love. But give me a pie. Mm-hmm. A pecan pie, and I'll be happy.
Pecan pie, good.
Give me and I'm talking about February desserts. So maybe in April I'd want more of an angel food cake, something lighter or whatnot. Mm-hmm. But in February, give me rich, give me indulgent, give me nuts, give me caramels.
Ooh,
so give me a salted caramel, whatever, for sure. Give me. I don't mind fruit in dessert at all, but I'm gonna want something more winter type fruit. So
you know what bothers me?
Yeah.
When people have just like fruit as dessert.
Mm-hmm. That bothers you?
Yeah. Fruit's not a dessert. You can't get away with dessert by just having fruit. It doesn't work that way.
Okay. Fruit is sweet, so depending on... Okay, so what if the fruit incorporates chocolate? So like a chocolate fondue with dessert. Is that dessert? Is that okay?
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do.
So what if it is fruit with cheese? Still not. That's not a dessert course. That's a cheese course. You're right. You've got a point there. So you can omit the... So for you can omit the fruit course, but you can't omit the dessert course. Is that what you're saying? Yes,
always.
Okay.
Always.
What if the, let's say, cheese and fruit course comes in place of the dessert course? Are you okay with that?
I'm a little bit better with that because there's cheese.
Right.
But what I don't like when it's like a bowl of fruit is put down as dessert.
Wow.
That's not, and then it's like yogurt on the side. That's breakfast.
Okay. Listen, I'm not going to argue with that. I don't have a problem with that for our listeners. So when our listeners decide who they like better, let's put that into...
I think there's going to be a lot of people who agree with me.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all. Okay, so we're going to end in a moment. But if you were to pick a February fruit, what would that fruit be for you? And then I'll say what will be for you. And basically the fruit itself has to encompass what you feel about the month of February that we've been talking about. And if you don't have it yet, I can mention mine.
Okay, you mentioned yours.
Okay, so for me, the February fruit is going to be a pomegranate.
Oh, that's a good one.
Lush and red. Pomegranates are often featured in winter months.
Yes.
That's when they become available. And so for me, it's a passionate fruit. It's a fruit that has an interesting texture and a way to attack it. So for me, like the month of February, the pomegranate.
Oh, I want to take that too.
That's fine. February is also a month of sharing, so we can share that fruit. That's awesome,
Perfect.
Nidhi. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for our listeners who do contact us. Feel free to leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. Of course, we appreciate that. Show us your love for our show in February by leaving us a 5-star review.
As always, the Insomnia Project is produced by Drumcast Production, and if you have heard Zena whining, it is because she is looking for some of the treats that were in her latest bark box. So you can also stop your dog's whining by getting them a BarkBox subscription for 6 to 12 months. And if you go to getbarkbox.com/insomnia project, you can get 1 month free off that subscription. Until the next time, we hope that you listen and sleep.